You hear me?
Iverson draws Jordan now. Watch this. Big, nice play.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, Philadelphia, on the run. Stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia, here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody. For Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody. For Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by Matumbo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
Sixers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
6 in a row.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row.
Come on, man. If you're not dancing, if you're not in a happy mood right now, man, if you don't see what's going on with our team right now, we feeling it. We gelling. Go Sixers, man. Go
Let's go
Sixers.
Sixers.
Get excited. There's a time to be excited, man. There's a time to be excited. How y'all feel about tonight's game, Jose BG?
How do I feel?
Hmm.
How do I feel?
Hmm.
Extra excited, man. We went out and handled the team that we should have handled, and we did it the way we were supposed to do it. We didn't. It didn't come down to the wire. It wasn't a battle. Early and often, go out there, punch them in the mouth, and see if they can get up. They never got up.
They never got up. They tried. They tried with some good coaching from Popovich. Got to give it to this guy. He could get some guys from the rec center and
I don't know.
and
I
make
don't
it a
know.
professional game.
My boy Greg posted in Sixers 24/7. He said, "Man, I remember when Doc Rivers used to be a good coach. Now he just a regular hoagie."
Oh,
He called that man a regular hoagie.
you know, Greg is watching right now. You know, he's going to mention, like he's been keeping count this whole time, and I'm gonna put it up. The 76ers are 19-8 when Joel Embiid is in the starting lineup. If that doesn't say MVP, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But you know, Greg, I'll have to disagree with you. Doc is not a hoagie.
No, he said no. He said Pop is a hoagie.
Oh, Pop is a hoagie.
That's what he said.
Whoa,
He said,
Hey,
whoa.
hey, Dan Holmes, you said you had binoculars on Tobias. DM must have worked. Laugh out loud.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey, Jose, take him behind the scenes real quick and tell him a little about what I was talking about in the text about the marks on his arm.
Yo, you seen Cork had them too, right?
It's a therapy of suction cups. You know, guys put on their body and whatnot, and I guess it's supposed to release tension. I don't know what it does. I was asking my lady what it does. I don't know what it does, but God damn it, Tobias, keep getting them. I want to keep seeing red circles on your body, bro. I want to see red circles everywhere.
pause.
I don't know if you remember the post, man. I was mad. I was like, somebody take him back and get them circles back on his arms. He played better when he had them.
Man. It's called. Thank you, Sean
Cupping.
Churn. See, this is why we got family. This is why we got family. It's called Chinese acupuncture. I knew it was an acupuncture of some sort, but you know, it's a Chinese acupuncture, and it's actually to relieve stress from your body or tension. And you know, I see a different guy in Tobias last few games. I don't know about y'all. Even the look on his face is all business. He's locked in. So you know, when he came out, go ahead.
This was his first game back in front of the home crowd since his little incident. I'll call it a little incident because it's not that serious.
It's small, man.
Yeah, so this was his first game, and he responded well, man. He had a really good game. Like he was efficient as hell throughout the whole game. And
I just want to point out that man only missed 2 shots.
three, he wound up missing 3.
He missed 3 shots.
What was his count tonight? Because I said it in
9 for 12 from the field, 0 for 0 from 3. Didn't shoot any threes, but 5 for 6 from the free throw line. 7 rebounds, 5 assists. His plus minus was only 2, but look, we won. I don't get that analytic stuff don't mean nothing to me. I just care about wins.
Okay, now let's get to the big man at hand, the elephant in the room, Joel Embiid. I've never seen anything like dude.
Yo,
I've never seen anything like dude.
what was they thinking? Trying to dunk on Embiid.
Yeah, that he took that personal. You seen it? Came down the next 2 times.
The next
personal.
2 or 3 times. Man.
Yeah. Most definitely, man. He's definitely playing the best ball of his life, Greg. You know, even from the aspect of finding guys that are open and rhythm. Even Tobias missed a bunny that he gave him of a bounce pass, backdoor bounce pass. Tobias stopped running, and Embiid came down the next end. This is how you know he's growing as a leader. He asked Tobias, "Why you stop running?" You know, holding guys accountable. Yeah, you playing good, bro, but you know what I mean? This another team. We gonna need you to keep running and catch that, lay that up.
I got a message from Embiid since he played so nice tonight and we won.
Mm-hmm.
Dunk the ball next time.
Yeah. Is Springer still concussed?
Yes.
He is still concussed. And even if he wasn't concussed, Doc has shown this season that Springer is in the ringer. You know, he has him in the cooler on chills, I guess, teaching him the game of basketball. So I do not expect to see a lot of Springer. But here's what messes me up. BJ. Doc will hold Springer out for most of the season, right? But he'll get a guy from the streets and give him 13, 14 minutes his first time out.
Speaking about a guy from the streets, did anybody know that Tyler Johnson went to the Spurs? When he got on the court, I was like, hold up, where'd he come from?
Yeah.
He gonna go. He got bills. He gonna go where they cutting the check at.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
But
I still go ahead.
Can I get some flowers? You know, I got to get flowers at
Get
least
the flowers out, man.
once a
Flower
evening.
lady, flower man.
Flower man, I got somebody over there that needs some flowers. Lord have mercy. We get 0 from the small forward position, but tonight, Matisse Thybulle was 5 for 5 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3 with 12 points. Oh my goodness, that was a sight to see. Matisse didn't miss a shot.
Yeah.
Matisse didn't miss a shot. Oh my goodness.
It was a breath of fresh air, and you know he's learning. It's not really how many shots you shoot, Tobias. Matisse. We know you're not a high volume shooter, bro. It's the quality of shots that you take.
He said, put some respect on his name for what? for making
What
two
that
threes.
that 1, 2, 3 he made? Yo. Send Bull back to the YMCA. I know we winning. I know we doing good right now, man. But Danny Green is not an NBA player no more. He's not. And if anybody think he is, I'm gonna have to get you a CAT scan because from what I've seen all year, stealing money, stealing minutes. He's just out there for the ride.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Dan Holmes is saying Barkley said halftime of last night's game, the Celtics and Knicks game, that Embiid was playing like an MVP. And anybody that has eyes could see that. He's playing very special. Very special.
I feel like that would have been him all season had COVID not
Absolutely.
got the best of him. Like I don't feel like he had a bad game. Besides the COVID part, I mean, when you look, all his numbers are solid. Like in all the games that he played in, all his numbers were solid. Except in the beginning. The beginning he struggled a little bit, but
He was giving you some 21s and
yeah, he still did what it took. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when you look at them, half these centers out there couldn't even produce those kind of numbers neither.
most
You know what I mean? And we was getting wins at the end of it. So I mean, you know what I mean? But
Can I make a confession?
hold on, Pop. Hold
Come to
on.
the
I ain't
confession.
finished, Pop. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think this is just his mentality this whole season. It's just, because of the chaotic, turn of events with the virus that everybody was catching and then almost at the exact same time so many people had it. And that's why I looked at bad for us. And it really showed with the negative comments that was floating around. So I just can't wait. Those screenshots coming.
Yeah, they coming. They're definitely in the archives. BG.
Before I go into that, I posted that one day that the one way to shut up booers and naysayers is to just produce. And for the last 6 games, the Philadelphia 76ers have been producing the way they should. So I'm proud of them. But what I was going to say is I got a confession to make.
Go ahead.
I can't lie, y'all. After the first quarter, I was hoping things wouldn't go as good as they did, man. Because I made an agreement at the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't want to uphold it because I was like, God, no, I really don't like the way it tastes. But
You better get to it. You better get to it.
In front of the whole world.
So the Sixers won the first quarter, and the Sixers won the fourth quarter. So I owe two of these things. Everybody, if you know, you know what these.
If you know, you know.
So I owe y'all two. So y'all could go ahead and talk while I'm doing it. I just wanted to let you know I'm upholding my end of the bet.
Bottoms up.
If you don't know, now you know, Ninja.
Most definitely. Milt, I'm going to touch on something that Millie Milt touched on, man, and he just saying he like how Tobias Harris. Shut up, BJ. He like how Tobias Harris owned up to his play, and that's just a man. That's just a man. Oh, do you need a little time? You need a little time?
I'm good. I watched the grown. I watched the grown man do this. I watched the grown man do this like it was water. I don't know how he did it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you when it came to fireball. I think Joey was an avid candy eater, right?
Yeah.
And that fireball stuff is like man sweet.
Yeah.
So he devoured that like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Ron is saying 6 in a row. We coming for you, Heat Nation. And we definitely are. We definitely are. And that's any team in the East right now. The way we're playing, the way our 3 best players are locked in. If you notice, Curry, Tobias, and Embiid are on some other stuff right now. They've elevated their play. So,
they look like a 1-2-3 punch.
They
look
do.
like the last 2 games, they definitely looked like a 1-2-3 punch, the same 1-2-3 punch that we got out of them. In that, I mean, although it was in a loss, that Atlanta series, we all agreed that Seth was our second best player. Tobias was our second best player in the first half of all of those games. But they're putting it together now. They're all 3 are able to have a good game, and I love it. Seth came up a little bit short of his 10 assists, but 23, 7 and 7. I can deal with it.
I could
I
dig
can
it.
deal with it.
I could dig
Listen,
it, bro.
all this, and the team is not 100%. Just saying,
We still
At
not. We
all.
still not 100%.
we're
At all.
missing a piece. We are missing a piece.
You would you
We're
wouldn't even
missing a
think
couple.
you
We're
I don't
missing
know.
a
You
couple
know what
pieces
I'm
though.
saying? Like,
We're missing a couple pieces when you think about it, because Maxi, big minutes.
no. I'm not
Jake,
talking about them. I'm
I
talking
know
about
what you're talking about, but let's just
yeah.
forget about. I don't want to forget about him, because at the end of the day, he's still
That's a roster spot.
on our
So you
roster, and he's a part of our payroll.
can't
So I don't
forget
want.
about it. It's a
we're
roster.
missing a starter. We're missing a starter.
You know what
To
I'm
be
saying?
honest.
Because I was just a little tired of, you see, without this guy, this team ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So
You know, even with Danny Green,
mm,
Teller, what up, Teller, brother?
What?
Even with Danny Green's limited minutes tonight, man, you know, his spot on the team can be taken by somebody like the young kid tonight, who could come in and bring energy and affect the game. Young kid, first 5 minutes or so, had 2 steals and 3 points. And that doesn't mean the world on the stat sheet, but you know, certain times of the game, you could bring somebody in that give you a jolt and energy. So, you know, he ain't it. He ain't it. And I'm gonna keep harping on it every game because I know they watch, because they Tobias did the circle things on his arms like we told him to. So I know y'all watch. So you know what I mean? Doc,
I'm washed up now, Taylor. I'm washed up. Look, I'm still 6'8", so I could get more points than I could give you more than zero that Danny Green give you. But I'm washed, dog. I turned in my basketball sneaks, dog. I don't do it no
Right.
more. I
Just the
don't do
thought
it.
of running full court make you shake a little bit, huh?
Look, I'll be 39 next month, dog.
God
I
bless.
can't play. Yeah, I'm 46. I can't play no more. I look like Danny Green running up and down the court.
All right, hold up. All right, wait. Let me clear things up. Hey, East Sleep Sixers, Sixers 24/7. I'm not saying what Jose just said. I can still go. I just choose not to go.
I hear you.
Let's be clear.
I hear you.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna look like Danny Green out there, Jose.
I said I'm gonna look like Danny Green running up and down the court. That's what I said. I don't know what y'all heard.
Most definitely.
So run back to a real quick to an old comment from Taylor also. What do y'all think about that, man? I know we was all down on Tobias a couple of days ago, and rightfully so. I think nobody wants to walk back their comments at the time. At the time, what we were saying was warranted. But what do you think about that? If he wants to be here, if he embraces what the Sixers fan base is going to give him when he has bad nights, what do you think about that comment from Taylor?
You know what? If we're getting this Tobias, I have no problem with Tobias being here. The Tobias has been here the last few games. The aggressive Tobias, the don't take no ish Tobias, the making meaningful minutes, you know, having meaningful minutes out there. I want him here. But if we're getting the Tobias of that we was getting, you know,
My fear is, because one thing I love about Tobias, and I criticize him just like everybody else that gets criticized. One thing I like about Tobias though, he ain't scared.
no, he not.
You know what I'm saying?
He not.
He's gonna take that shot. He's gonna drive to that basket. He's gonna try, like, you know what I'm saying? He might not have a great night every night, but and we're just here, like, we in the business letting you know when you having a bad night. Like, that's just what we do. You don't like it, don't listen to us. You know what I'm
And
saying? But that's what we do. So we don't care what the name on the jersey is. We care what the name of the jersey in the front is. Not the back.
That's what
Fa-
matters.
for every fan athlete that's watching, that's wondering, you know, how do you win over a city like Philadelphia? You make a mistake, stand up on that shit, bro. And,
Own up. Own up.
and
Just take
own up to
accountability.
it.
That's it.
Own up and come back out and perform the way you need to perform. He said we signed the wrong green. He's showing off tonight.
Yo,
He's
yo,
showing
my
off
boy
tonight.
Drew wants to see me on the court back. Hey, Drew, I
He
promise
must
you,
be.
when I come to the city, we're gonna link and we're gonna go to any local gym you want and we're gonna hoop. I still go. I just choose not to go. I choose
Count
not
me
to.
in. I ain't gonna hoop. I'm just gonna come and watch that.
Yeah, listen, I just want to spectate, because
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
play, I'm gonna need a whole lot of Epsom salt afterwards.
man. I might have a torn hammy. I got to use all my vacation days. It'll get real. It'll get real in real life. You know what I
What
mean?
What do you guys think? Besides the obvious, because we can state the obvious and say Embiid's leadership. We can say Tobias doing what we expected him to do when we paid him. We could say our best shooter stepping into a point guard role. But other than those three things tonight, what won the game for us tonight?
Aggression from tip.
I
We
think
hit
I
the
think I think he hit it right on.
yeah.
He's spot on with that the aggression because it wasn't just Tobias, it wasn't just Embiid.
It's the whole
Every
team.
everybody was acting aggressive tonight.
We signed a guy straight off of Broad Street. He came right in, 2 steals, you know what I mean, and an and one. It was aggression, and when your star players are aggressive, it funnels out to the whole team. They have no choice but to be aggressive. So it is key that our three core players stay aggressive because when that happens, it trickles down to the role players on the team. So I'm a big believer in that. And
It
I'm gonna keep
can
watching out for that.
just a lot to do with it. But I think just today, I don't know if it was I'm telling you the attempted dunk on Embiid that didn't go in. I don't know what it was, but
What was
just
Bull thinking?
listen, I don't know, but something turned up Embiid, and I feel like that was part of it.
Yeah, he said he took it very, very personal.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what stands out to me about this type of win? It shows that it was a team win because we've been live for the last 21 minutes, and not one of us mentioned a certain player who didn't have the best of games, but because everybody did what they were supposed to do, his numbers don't shine out as much in a negative light. Furkan Korkmaz was 3 for 11 from the field. That's a lot of attempts with a little bit of makes. He was also 1 for 6 from three. We haven't spoke about that because it doesn't hurt us when everybody else does their job.
Most definitely.
When he has a good game and everybody has a good game, it's just extra. Oh yeah, flowers. But when
Yeah,
he has that type of game, as long as he's being aggressive, the OG Berg posted on 624-7 a minute ago and
Bird. What
said
up, though?
he said, you know what? Even if Tobias, Seth, Korkmaz, Danny Green, George Niang aren't hitting threes, just their presence and ability to hit threes is so big for this team
It
because
opens
they
up the floor.
they demand a defender on them when they're out there. So I
Hmm.
think Korkmaz being aggressive, you shooting one
Oh,
for
not
six,
like the other guy, right? As soon as he crosses the half court line, everybody just backs up. You talking?
chill,
Oh, that kind of defense.
chill. What?
Okay.
This is positive day. Come on. This is positive day. We're not gonna do that. But seriously, having those shooters on the court and them being aggressive and willing to shoot. Don't just be a shooter, be willing to shoot.
Willing to
So
shoot,
when I
man.
see Korkmaz 1 for 6, 3 for 11, I say, damn, he shot terrible, but he was available and took shots when we asked him to take shots. And I like that. I like that. And it, like I said, it didn't hurt us. It didn't hurt us that he shot 1 for 6 and 3 for 11 from the field.
Yeah, and Sims, and he's right. Court threw up a few last second shots, so that counted against his thing. So
Yeah,
if he didn't
overall,
throw, if he didn't heave those last second Jones, then
Yeah.
it would have been a little different. It's all good. At the end of the
overall,
day, at the end of the day, we won, and he didn't have zeros across the board. So yep,
most definitely. He
And,
tried.
and neither did Danny Green.
yeah. So
Yeah,
me and Jennifer Green, that's her name.
yeah, Jennifer Green.
Yeah, me and her made some monster nicknames for these guys. So
Listen, I'm gonna make a plea out because I've been trying to get Jenny on since last year. Jennifer, you have a seat here at Eat Sleep Sixers whenever you want to join us. You
she was
know,
supposed to join us. She backed out last minute. I have no idea why.
she had some family stuff going on. She had reached out to me, but you know, it's a new year, new season. We'll love to have you on here. You know, it's a nice woman with great basketball knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm talking about every time she posts, I'll be like, yo, she knows what she talking about.
she knows some ball. It's
She
like
knows what
Melissa
she talking about.
Jones. Shout
Yeah.
out to Melissa Jones.
MJ,
Shout out,
MJ,
shout out
MJ, all
MJ. We
love.
ain't talking about Jordan.
You know what I mean?
You
so,
feel me?
so guys, I'm just going to run the next two games up, and y'all going to lick y'all chops on this one. Okay, so January 10th, we got the Houston Rockets. Okay, January 12th, we got Charlotte, and then we back on the swinging things with the Celtics and the Heat after that. So you know, we have a
I
nice.
wouldn't call the Celtics a swinging things, but I mean, you make a conversation with the Heat.
I mean, they play us hard. The Celtics play us hard. They're not playing well right now, but them division games be you know what I mean,
Of
We know
course.
what it is.
competitive.
We know
You
what
know
it
what I mean?
is.
We know what it is with them. You know, Tatum always has a good game against us for some reason.
Al Horford always has a good game.
Absolutely,
Oh my
absolutely. So I want to see him get in the way of this freight train that Embiid been running through the NBA.
So, like, yeah, do that, please, bro.
This ain't the same Embiid you've been doing
It's
things
not,
to.
bro.
This a different type 21 out here, bro.
Yeah, it's a different
This is
ball.
this a different type 21 out here you about to deal with.
Yeah, most definitely, man. You know, I saw the clip of him while I was watching the game, chilling upstairs, and he, you know, is so confident, man. He was talking to somebody across the table, and excuse my French, he just said, "Yo, I love kicking people ass and telling them they trash to their face and repeatedly doing it. You know, that cockiness, that aggression, you know, is what makes him great. He believes he's the best player on the floor every night. And damn if he's not. Damn if he's not.
I
So
want to touch on one of the Facebook commenters. Against the elite teams, especially in the West, it would be nice if someone other than Maxi could dribble the ball like AI. It's not Shake or Cork. We need that replacement when we finally trade the Hollywood wannabe. That's something that we've talked about. We talked
yeah,
about, I want to say last episode or the episode before that, we talked about, do we want to up in the Ben Simmons trade that we're thinking is going to happen before the trade deadline? Do we want to upgrade the point guard position, or do we want to upgrade the small forward position? This is definitely is between those two. Is I don't think we go get any other. The main piece in the trade will be either a point guard or a small forward. Uh, and I
or
agree with
both.
you, or both, or both. We might have got a quick little audition tape out of a certain player in San Antonio tonight. We may have,
Listen,
but
I'm,
time will
I'm
tell.
I'm already over the let's get a superstar back for this guy, bro. Because I mean, I know times changed because the game has changed and Steph Curry messed everything up with all the bombs he throws. But if you go back to the 2001 Sixers, Allen Iverson went to that finals with a bunch of nobodies except for Mutombo. I'm just
Big
saying,
Mutombo.
Defensive players.
if
Tyrone
you're
Defensive
not a
Hill.
minded players.
Philadelphia Sixers fan,
Tyrone Hill.
if you're not, if you're
Matt
not a
Dyke.
Philadelphia Sixers fan, you cannot name me
Jermaine Jones.
those players in that lineup.
Top
Like,
McCullough.
okay, go to a Detroit Piston.
Raja Bell.
Yo,
Boy,
go
come
to a
on.
Detroit Pistons fan, right, and ask him, yo, name me 8 players from that 2001 Sixers, bro. It's hard. It's gonna be hard for them to do that because they probably just say, they probably won't even remember it was Mutombo on there. Allen Iverson is the first thing that's gonna come out of their mouth, and then they're stumped after that. But I'm just saying. So the point that I'm just saying is, maybe you don't need a superstar. Maybe you just need
The right
guys
player.
that know what they do, they gotta do, that know their job, that just gonna know their role. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you look back at the last couple games, we obviously can score close to 100 with just 3 people. So do you really need a bona fide star? I feel
No.
like you just need a good player that can play those positions, a good ball handler, a good small forward that can do his job. I want a defending small forward,
Yep.
if anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
there's a lot of good small forwards in the league that
real
need to
quick.
be defended.
Real
So I'm
quick,
just saying,
Jose, you rather a defending small forward over a scoring small forward? Because we have a defending small forward right now in Matisse Thybulle,
we
right?
could keep him. I'm
We
just
need,
saying,
we need another one. We need
Another
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 one.
one. Yeah, we need
That was,
another
that was a
Yeah.
question. I wasn't saying you guys were wrong. I just wanted to know what your opinion was.
Yeah,
You
we
would
need
rather
another
a defensive small forward over a scoring small forward? More of a 3-and-D. I would rather more of a 3-and-D guy. Like, your main thing is threes, but you can
I
defend.
mean,
rather than
a
defending be your-
Rocco.
a Rocco.
type
A
of
Rocco.
player.
A Rocco.
You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean?
then
And a point
then
guard.
we need like a good ball handler, like a ball
Yeah.
handler that's gonna put somebody on the behind just by the handles.
Tony
Yeah.
Rowan. Tony Rowan might still.
You seen him in the slideshow?
Come on, man. I don't know if you saw me. I gave a big smile when I saw that one because I know how Joey felt about Tony Rowan.
And I listen,
Yo,
me and-
you know who originated that meme, right?
Mm.
You don't know who originated that meme?
Who originated that beat?
You talking to him?
That's why I smiled because I know how he felt
That,
about
listen,
that.
that mean came. That was at the practice facility the one year.
Oh
I,
snap!
I don't know how many stats I wrote about Tony Roten during that time that me and Joey was arguing on. Because although he didn't work out here, I love the young kids' aggression, man. I felt like, you know what I mean, with that group of players that we had, he was among one of the most aggressive players. And I like aggressive guards. So, shout out to Tony Roten. You know what I mean? T Rowe.
Yeah, I
I'll
got a
take
picture.
Tony
I got
Roten
a
over
picture with
Danny
Hinky
Green
that
any
day.
day. I'll take Tony over Danny any day.
I'll take Sabree
Any day.
Curry. I'll take Sabree Curry over Danny Green. What are you talking about? What are you saying to me right now?
Most definitely. Most definitely. So, guys, any finishing thoughts about tonight's game, about Joey, anything you want to say right now?
Oh, Joey was definitely in the building. He said, "By no means are we gonna take an L today."
Most
There was no
definitely.
way we was gonna lose the game. I went into this game knowing we were going to go on win our sixth straight game. I knew we were gonna win our sixth straight game.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
knew we were.
And we're going for a 7. And you guys have to be there. And please remember, when you're watching our material, to do what, Jose?
Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Hey, mom's been MIA lately. What's up, man?
We're gonna talk to her. We're gonna talk to her.
We
We're gonna
gotta
talk
talk
to
to
her.
him. We gotta call
We're
her on
gonna
a
talk
group
to
call
her.
because this ain't normal.
This ain't cool. We need to
No.
talk to her. She's definitely been the presenting sponsor for Eat Sleep Sixes podcast.
I mean,
And
something's wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? She gotta get night night. That's
but
cool.
she'll
So you
be
know
here.
what?
She'll be here. She'll be
I
here.
need my cheerleader.
Hey guys, she'll actually be here next Tuesday. So don't be surprised if she make a small little cameo.
Yeah.
Most definitely. That'll be
She'll
love.
here.
And we will see you guys January the 10th in Houston.
Monday. We got the weekend off, fellas.
We got
Oh,
the weekend off.
Let's go. Time to get.
Yeah, turn
Hey,
up.
if you got any of these, take one. I
Most
got one left.
You might. Hey, stop. You might take that, man.
Stop
Nobody
playing.
told you
Stop
to
playing.
advertise
You never
that.
showed that. You
Yeah,
never
come
showed
on, man. You might take that. Let's go for Joey one time. Let's
that.
go. Clap it up.
Listen,
Clap it up. Come on, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
Drink her down. Drink her
Let's
down.
go.
We're gonna end the show off like this. Rest in peace, Joey D.
Don't talk, mom. Let's go, Sixers.
Y'all have a good night, man. Much love.
Let's
Peace
go.